Welcome to the Wilson County News. I'm Richard.
I'm John.
Hey, we got a great show for you today. We talk about the city budget, the county budget, a state gun bill trying to be passed, new leash on life, special dog, Wilson County's most wanted. They're warning you about solicitors. They're asking for baby supplies, a little bit on the 10th Amendment, and wildflowers at the Cedars of Lebanon.
Wow.
So, hey, John, the city council continued its annual budget review.
Wait a minute. First, we got to say we're sad to see
Rachel.
Yes.
Go.
She got
I'm sitting next to John again.
Yeah, what a bummer. Now you'll start throwing stuff at me again, dang, and it make me feel bad. But anyway, Rachel, I'm going to miss you a lot, okay, because I don't want to sit next to her. But
no,
anyway,
he doesn't. So, yeah, and she looks a whole lot better than he does.
She does. That's absolutely right. Okay. On with the news.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead, Richard.
All right. The city council is reviewing the annual budget, okay?
Yes.
And first up was about the Jimmy Floyd Center. The center's 2011 to 12 budget totaled nearly $1.3 million. But that was decreased to 6.3% to about $1.2 million for 2013 to 2014.
They made that much money off the pools?
Well, no. This is just what their annual budget cost is.
Oh, okay, got it.
But now they say that it shows about a $10,000 profit on the average year for the pools, the workout, the gym, and all that right there. That's going in. But now they had a big issue about $2 per person for the wading pool at Don Fox Park.
Well, you had to go all the way down to the Jimmy Floyd Center, pay the $2 to go back up to the park, and
right. Well, they were considering just charging for parties and not regular people coming in.
That's right. That way, only
there's a problem with that. The people that are paying to have their little parties there in the wading pool, they're going to want it to themselves. So if it's an open public park, but the wading pool's closed for the next half hour because you don't want no strange kids peeing in the water, do you? Yeah, but what happens before you get there? So
out of sight, out of mind.
I guess so. Yeah, but anyway, when the kids
chlorine, a little bit more chlorine,
a little bit more.
Okay, we're getting serious.
So anyway, when the thing is that the kiddies, when they get in that warm pool like that, they're definitely going to pee. It's just going to happen.
Especially the little kids like that.
The next one up was the Lebanon Police Department, and Bowen said that he expects to save money on communications because all of the officers are going to Verizon.
Right, and you get to talk to each other without no charge, so that's cool. Right,
and so and they said that because that's what they do. They talk to each other and they're trying to get everything taken care of.
That's right.
He says that some of the extra employee expenses are going to be covered by federal grants, state grants, and drug enforcement
money.
Yes.
When they legalize marijuana, that'll be gone probably.
There was a problem with a part-time animal control. Miss Cox they want to make her a full-time animal control.
So that way they'll have two full-time people?
2 full-time people. And they want to hire another part-time
And is that for the city or is that the county?
That's for the city only.
Okay.
So.
Oh, okay.
She's also the one that set up the website for finding homes for animals that were caught or, place to keep the animals till the owners.
Well, they reduced that from 10 days now to 5 days, right? They did that at the other meeting just a couple of weeks ago, yeah.
So that's been changed also.
Yeah, so if your dog comes up missing, you got 5 days. Otherwise, she's gone one way or another. And
they want to also add tasers.
They want the police officers to all have tasers, unless you got a pacemaker. Then, once that happens, that'll be the end of that.
Yeah, I guess you'd rather shoot the person in the leg if they have a pacemaker, but a lot of times you just don't know.
Hey, you know what? The main thing is the officers got to protect their own lives.
That's true.
So that's just the bottom line. So shoot them. Because, what's a taser? Comes out, how do you know,
Okay, the next one, just briefly, new leash on life.
New leash on life.
They're asking for donations. to help out the animals.
Yes, that's right.
And we'll be right back after these messages.
Absolutely.
Hi, this is Jerry Kramer, and I am with the CMG Radio Club. We are bringing a great music festival extravaganza to Lebanon, April 27th and 28th, the whole weekend, a fun-filled family weekend. And there's 44 acts, 9 artists, and we'd like to invite you to come out. The details you can find at childrensteddybearfoundation.com. You can buy your tickets there too.
Let's face it, the economy is terrible. Here's a chance to make an extra $1,400 a month. Who couldn't use that?
It's the movement. I'm a Lino Dr. I. It's the movement. I'm a Lino Dr. I. It's the movement. I'm a Lino Dr. I. I'm hot and I'm on fire. I'm a Lino Dr. I. I'm hot and I'm on fire. I'm a Lino Dr. I. I'm hot and I'm on fire. I'm a Lino Dr. I. I'm hot and I'm on fire. Rappers in my city, mad praying, wishing I retired. Cause it's the movement. I told y'all, Jonesy, Jancy.
The City Cafe East is the best kept lunch secret in Nashville. If you're starving and want real home cooked food, this is the place. Folks, this is the best meat and 3 in Nashville. Chef George prepares mouth-watering specials every day. Choose from baked chicken, pork chops, turkey and dressing, and of course, the best roast beef anywhere. The City Cafe East, the best meat and 3 in town, is open Monday through Friday, 10 to 2:30 for your convenience. City Cafe East, 1455 Lebanon Pike at Spence Lane. The way cooking should be.
The House and the Senate of the state had passed a bill allowing retired officers to carry their weapons and be hired by school boards to protect the schools and the students in the schools carrying the guns on property. Great idea. It helps out a lot of the smaller counties.
Right, but the directors of schools, they don't like it too much. Because you know why? Because they want to sissify all the children. That's really what it is.
True.
Let me tell you something. You want to make sure that your child doesn't play with guns, teach them what a real gun is. That's what I did with my little kids. Show them what damage it does and show them what a play gun is. And believe you me, I used to have my guns all over the house. My kids never touched them guns. They knew what damage they would keep. But in this day and age, everybody just, your kids are going to have to do something in their life, I mean, you can't protect them from everything. It's just ridiculous. That's my opinion. Go ahead, Richard.
Well, the whole thing was that with the retired officers that were in police forces being able to carry the guns on school premises and being hired full-time or part-time at the schools, the Wilson County was great. We had a lot of officers in schools and stuff.
And they've been working on it for 20 years.
Yes.
So that's right.
A lot of the counties now are trying to catch up to what we pretty much had established. And so this is just it's going to help the counties out. Really,
it has to. Look, they aren't going to come into the schools if they think they're going to get shot. That's half the problem. Go ahead. I know we got to get to the next story here.
Okay. We just just a few minutes ago we covered the new leash on life. Officers were just on patrol and they had run across a discarded desk in a field, and they went out to check the desk and they noticed that a dog that was next to the desk
huddled it. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And this is John's thing because he's got a dog that looks just like the dog that they rescued.
With the same temperament. I was so surprised because I would have never kept this dog, except the dog is just awesome. So, hey, the dog's name is
Angel.
And,
Angel.
And the police department got the dog, and they really brought it back to, help feed it and get it fed again. So, anyway, go ahead, Richard.
Well, this week's Most Wanted. I would like to see this week's Most Wanted, but I only got 7 seconds. Yeah. That's the reason I'm going like this, because I need to see this week's Most Wanted on the screen.
Okay, we'll be right back.
Okay, this week's Most Wanted here in Wilson County, his name is Dexter C. His height is 5 feet 9 inches, weighs about 200 pounds, was last seen in Hobbs Avenue in Lebanon. Failure to appear in criminal court on probation violation and sale of Schedule II narcotics and cocaine. If you know where Mr. C is, please call 444-1412. And if you've seen him, put in extension 0. But right now, the county budget, Mr. Hutto, his State of the County address covered education, jobs, budget, public safety, customer service, transportation, communication, tourism, not terrorism, quality of life, information technology, and senior citizens, veterans, and promoting Wilson County. So they're checking all this out and seeing, this is what they're pushing for the next year. They finished the year with $2 million in revenues exceeding expenditures for the 2012 year. Is that correct, John?
I think so, yeah. And, I was at one of the meetings and they said that it was like, I don't know, so many million for every week or something that. So, it's quite a bit or whatever. It's quite a bit.
Oh, and if you've went and got your tags renewed, you've noticed no wheel tax sticker. Well, they just got rid of the sticker only.
Well, they did that at the first of the year,
Yeah.
I just sort of tell you. I know it's in the news now, but
yeah. Well, when I went, of course, you got the one up in the right-hand top corner,
right,
and then the one right.
You don't get the wheel
corner.
Tax one no more. Just
right.
Yeah.
Well, how much is that going to save?
Well, it'd save you a lot if you turn in your driver's license. Then you could travel under the Constitution as everybody else does.
Get this. It's saving the county $5,000 for those stickers. See, you could have made a lot of money at printing stickers.
I don't even know why they have to have the emissions tested here anyway. They come in on the square. Let me tell you, they come in on the square on a hot day with no air, no wind, no movement at all. That's the lowest part in the whole county, and they take readings of cars going down around the square, which is like everybody is accelerating there so that they can get the highest number possible. What a joke. That's just a joke. Excuse me, but it is.
Okay, they're asking for baby supplies at the Brooks House. A lot of women and children benefit from Brooks House. It's the Lebanon shelter for women and children in crisis.
Right.
Women come to the Brooks House to find a safe place for themselves and their children while they get back on their feet, rebuild their lives. And so now they're asking for
diapers.
Diapers. Yeah.
They're asking for diapers.
Yeah,
but they really do need them. Hey, let me tell you, all joking aside, they really do a good job because these women, when they have these problems, they have nowhere to go.
And the Sheriff's Department is having a rally for this. It will be April 27th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m.
Right. And in fact, they said they're going to do a lot more of this kind of thing, the Sheriff's Department did. So that'll be pretty interesting.
Right. And that's going to be, helping these mothers that are scared or just really worried at the time.
Well, domestic violence is for surely there, Now, you know what they used to do in the old days, don't they? Oh,
can't tell you.
Hi, this is Jerry Kramer, and I am with the CMG Radio Club. We are bringing a great music festival extravaganza to Lebanon, April 27th and 28th, the whole weekend, a fun-filled family weekend. And there's 44 acts, 9 artists, and we'd like to invite you to come out. The details you can find at childrensteddybearfoundation.com. You can buy your tickets there too.
Let's face it, the economy is terrible. Here's a chance to make an extra $1,400 a month. Who couldn't use that?
That'll be $15.50 for the pizza.
You got any gold?
These days, seems like everybody is trying to buy your gold.
Hey lady, I'll give you $20 for those earrings.
But not everyone will pay you top dollar. At Lebanon Jewelry and Coin Exchange, 612 South Cumberland, or Always Buying Gold, 2975 South Rutherford Boulevard in Murfreesboro, we have been buying jewelry, coins, sterling silver, even broken jewelry for over 20 years. We will wait. The City Cafe East is the best kept lunch secret in Nashville. If you're starving and want real home cooked food, this is the place. Folks, this is the best meat and three in Nashville. Chef George prepares mouth-watering specials every day. Choose from baked chicken, pork chops, turkey and dressing, and of course, the best roast beef anywhere. The City Cafe East, the best meat and three in town, is open Monday through Friday, 10 to 2:30 for your convenience. City Cafe East, 1455 Lebanon Pike at Spence Lane. The way cooking should be.
Hey, this is Wolfie with the Cold Creek Entertainment Report, coming at you live from the Teddy Bear Music Festival. And you still got enough time to get down there. And if you didn't know, it started on the 27th. We'll end at midnight on the 28th at the James E. Ward Ag Center, and that's on Bad Door Parkway. They got 2 great stages of fun and excitement, and hopefully you hadn't missed Glenn Douglas Tubb or Dottie Snow Tubb, Razzie Bailey or TJ Christian, and there's been a bunch of people out here just doing their shows all day long. And my goodness, when I count, I think there may be about 56 shows that's going to go on. It's awesome, absolutely awesome. It's to benefit the Monroe Carroll Jr. Children's Hospital at Vanderbilt University. Now, we want y'all to take some teddy bears. If you ain't come down here yet, bring your teddy bears on, because we ain't got enough of them. We're absolutely loving them children down here. And my goodness, they got a place in my heart. Merciful heavens. Now, if you hadn't got your tickets yet, you're going to have to pay for them at the gate. They may give you a reduction in price since it's a little, well, we're in the show right now. So y'all, come on down. You still got a last chance to get here. Now, let's don't forget local entertainment around town. We've got Jimmy's Sports Bar on the Sparta Highway, and they have a blues jam every Thursday night and live bands on Fridays. Sammy B's at the Mill has also got some great entertainment with live music on Fridays and Saturdays. Now, there's Smitty's on 4 Mile Hill, and I've just been prone to go up there a bunch myself anyway. And we've always got a live band there and plenty of beverages and a lot of groceries. Now, the Cumberland Grill, you can get laid back there and enjoy yourself with some of that. Now, what we're trying to do here, I'm trying to organize a live nude lady mud wrestling contest. If you've never been to one, man, it's a sight. Now, when them girls gets all covered up with mud and stuff down there, man, it becomes a real slippery good time. They even grabbed me once and throwed me in. I didn't even have a chance to drink my drink before they just tackled me big time. And here we went, man. Come out of there, ruined all my best clothes. Therefore, I don't wear best clothes anymore. Now, Wolfie's got an album out called Wolfie Cyber Lounge #1. It's got some fabulous music on it, and it's $7.50 an album if you call the television station and tell them you heard Wolfie. Otherwise, I'm going to charge $1 million a piece for them. Now, all of this is going on with the Teddy Bear Music Festival at the Ag Center at Bad Door Parkway. People just seem to love the way I pronounce it, so I just put it on. Lord have mercy, there's been more putting on than you ever thought. I'm thinking even maybe getting a guitar-playing pig to come on there. They asked me if I knew Arnold, and I asked him, I said, was that Ziffel? Yeah, I know Arnold. Arnold Ziffel was a pretty good friend of mine. Of course, he's really too big to be doing a whole lot of lap sitting anymore, but he still likes to play guitar. I'm trying to teach him harmonica now, too. Boy, that's going to be a real kick in the hind end. Now, we've got all kinds of stuff. If your kids miss the rodeo, I hate it. And there was a big rodeo that went on too. Now, this is Wolfie, and I want to ask you, who loves you, baby? Wolfie Cyber Lounge, and all us folks at the Wilson County News.
Richard, the one thing I was going to say before is that in the old days, the woman could go into the bedroom when the husband was sleeping really sound, roll him up into a sheet or a blanket, and whoop the heck out of him with a dang frying pan.
I heard of one
stuff.
woman actually sewing her husband into the bed.
Oh, and then doing it. And then whooping him with a stick. That cure him too, dang. But anyway, hey, they're having a real constitutional problem in this country, and what is happening, and I'm going to be very quick about this, is that nobody wants to follow the Constitution anymore. And let me tell you something, okay?
Politicians, that is.
That is on politicians, because if you try to do something wrong, I promise you, they'll have you in front of the judge before you know it, because they need money. So anyway, but so this is a big problem that is coming up. It's starting to hit the news all the time now. The president doesn't follow it. Nobody follows it, okay? And I just want to touch base with you, and we're going to talk about this next week. But for right now, we have the Capitol Theater. And we got some video of that we're going to show, and we're going to show you how it's coming along, and it's looking pretty good. I mean,
and we've showed video roughly every 2 weeks or so.
That's right.
Of how they're getting it remodeled.
And remember one thing: there's going to be tables in here with 8 people to sit at each table. So it's going to be a dinner set up for a dinner theater too. It's really going to be cool, and we're just going to show you some clips so we can enjoy it. And it's coming soon. So we're going to actually have a dinner theater right here. Yes, it's coming. Beautiful. It is. I'm really excited about that.
They increased the stage. Also.
Yes, they did. Yep, they built out on it. They're going to have some live stuff going on down there. It's going to be really cool. And let's go take a peek, Richard.
leak or plug drain, who do you call? Bill Smith Plumbing. That means real big savings and getting the job done professionally. Residential or commercial, save money. Call Bill Smith Plumbing, 818-5508. That's 818-5508.
Hi, this is Jerry Kramer, and I am with the CMG Radio Club. We are bringing a great music festival extravaganza to Lebanon, April 27th and 28th, the whole weekend, a fun-filled family weekend. And you can, there's 44 acts, 9 artists, and we'd like to invite you to come out. The details you can find at childrensteddybearfoundation.com. You can buy your tickets there too.
Let's face it, the economy is terrible. Here's a chance to make an extra $1,400 a month. Who couldn't use that?
That'll be $15.50 for the pizza.
You got any gold?
These days, seems like everybody is trying to buy your gold.
Hey lady, I'll give you 20 bucks for those earrings.
But not everyone will pay you top dollar. At Lebanon Jewelry and Coin Exchange, 612 South Cumberland, or Always Buying Gold, 2975 South Rutherford Boulevard in Murfreesboro, we have been buying jewelry, coins, sterling silver, even broken jewelry for over 20 years. We will weigh your items right in front of you and pay you top dollar in cash. So bring your gold to one of these two locations. Why take your chances anywhere else?
A chance to celebrate. She believes we're born to be high. Paint 1 million colors across the sky, and nothing's gonna bring her down. Yeah. She's seen all the dark secrets of this town. The bitterness, regret, and jealousy that breaks so many dreams down. But she won't give it up, give it up. She won't stop believing. She says life is rich and sweet like wine. Come on, drink it up, drink it up, drink right from the bottle. Let it lift you out the air, make you feel so high. Paint 1 million colors across the sky, and nothing's gonna bring her, nothing can bring her down, and nothing can change her mind. As long as she's so high. When she's next to me, she gives me high. Paint 1 million colors across the sky. When she's next to me, she gives me high. Paint 1 million colors across the sky, and nothing's gonna bring her down, yeah, down.
Leave it to Nashville, Tennessee, to get three guys from the north together. I was looking for a new drummer. Jeremy came to town from Seattle, and I had found his card at the Guitar Center and given him a call. And at first, he was not ready to join up, but.
Well, having my own band break up made it a lot easier to facilitate, getting a new gig. I mean,
Come on, Jeremy, I heard that you blew him off. Okay, that's what I really heard.
Getting a new gig. I mean,
Come on, Jeremy, I heard that you blew him off. Okay, that's what I really heard. And so after Peter got his feelings hurt, finally had to call you back. No, but it works, really works. And how did Jack come on board?
A good friend of mine that I'd been working with on and off for many, many years. Rich said, hey man, I'll put together a list of guys for you that I think you'll really enjoy playing with.
The list.
And the next day, he had a list of one name, Jack Hartford.
Yeah, see?
She's smooth, she got nothing to prove. She knows what she likes and she likes to choose. No time for the blues, she never wears her shoes, and that suits me fine. She's sweet, like a marshmallow treat, skipping to the rhythm of the rain on a big city street, laughing, splashing, and having such a good time, yeah. Hey, I know that I'm a lucky guy. Hey, my, she's fly like a moon by truer than the blue sky. Out of the 4th of July, I'm smiling a big smile, 'cause she's all mine, and I know everybody loves my girl. All the fellas wanna know, how can I get, tell me how to get, Lord, can I get me a girl like that? A girl like that. She's free, but she ain't easy, Lord, she's a challenge. Oh, she got the talent, she's emphatic, enigmatic, and dynamic, and her daddy wanna black my eye. All my friends say, hey, does she have a sister? I know they wanna kiss her. It used to kinda piss me off, but now I don't mind. 'Cause she says, we're solid as a rock, it's never gonna stop. I know it's alright, yeah. She's fly like a moon pie, truer than the blue sky. Out of the 4th of July, I'm smiling a big smile, 'cause she's all mine, and I know everybody loves my girl. All the fellas wanna know, how can I get, tell me how to get, Lord, can I get me a girl? So open up your mind and shut your mouth, get your ass up off your mama's gas, quit magging, slacking, jacking around, put your to a playmate now. Got all in store, so much more when you wake up and check out the girl next door. She's fly like a moon pie, truer than a blue sky. Hotter than the 4th of July, I'm smiling a big smile, 'cause she's all mine, and I know everybody loves my girl. All the fellas wanna know, everybody loves mine, and they keep on asking me, loves my girl. All the fellas wanna know, how can I get, tell me how to get, Lord, how can I get me a girl like that?
The music with your partner.
Margaret Frank.
Right.
I always tease her about, how does it feel to know that you're co-writing songs about yourself? Like that first song that we played, High, which is about that one woman who everybody knows, no matter what's going on in their life, stays positive.
Wow.
You probably know somebody like that.
Yeah. Well, I try to like to be somebody like that. So you just had a fabulous show at David Allen Cohen. What's coming up for you guys next?
A lobotomy.
So after that, do you see your music changing in any way?
No, it will all be good.
Actually, we're going to be doing a big field party for the VFW in Jackson.
Oh yeah,
on,
field party.
On October 1st, and it's going to be a benefit to bring the Vietnam War Memorial Wall to Jackson, Tennessee.
Gotta feel good.
Yeah, and that's going to be on October 1st. And it's going to be at the intersection of Northdale Drive and 45, Highway 45.
And they can go to your website, which is the petermoonband.com, and you can catch up on everything that they've got going on. Plus, t-shirts. I'm a moon girl if you want to meet a moon. What are you if you're not a girl?
Well, what
kind of t-shirt do you get then?
Moon guy.
Oh, right.
Right?
Yeah, that's a nice t-shirt, actually.
And the transgender/trans-species shirt is on the way. It's got a compartment for the dorsal fin to fit out the back.
Too much South Park.
This has nothing to do with your alien abduction or anything, right? Oh, we're not supposed to talk
You're
about
not supposed to talk about that.
But so you've got the VFW thing coming up, and then I'm sure that you'll have other things listed on your website that they can find out about.
Absolutely.
I just know I wanna shine the way you say that I make you. Yes, I do, yes, I do, I do. And if you will walk a mile in my shoes, I'll walk a million more for you. Follow down any road that you choose. I just wanna shine the way you do. 'Cause I love the way you shine. I just wanna shine the way you do. 'Cause no one ever made me shine the way you do. And if you will walk a mile in my shoes, I'll walk a million more for you. Follow down any road that you choose. Yeah, any road that you choose. I just wanna shine away, shine away, oh, shine away.
Real Fine Life is one of your most requested songs, and it's really got some unique lyrics to it. So tell us how.
Sometimes, when we're watching the crowd and we see their reaction to stuff, a lot of people seem to respond to the first line of that song, and it's, I got poison oak, you got a hickey on your neck. You kind of watch people and they're kind of doing a double take.
Yeah, who hasn't had a hickey or poison oak or both, right? Hopefully not.
I've never had poison oak.
Okay, thank you, Jack, for that confession.
He's never had anything itchy and scratchy after falling in love.
So people really react to that, really like it. Kind of
Well,
okay, where is this going?
We actually got a letter last week from a couple that are getting married out in Hawaii, and they want to fly us out to play the wedding. They met because of that song, and they say they fell in love because of it, and they're gonna bring us out to do the wedding.
Got poison oak, you got a hickey on your neck. I watch the perspiration trickle down the back of your dress. You say you wonder what it might be like if we could stop the world tonight. I wonder how would it feel to be so close to you. We could not tell us apart. Could we really make the stars and moon hang right where they are? It's a panoramic portrait of a perfect summer night. You and I could stop the world. In 10 minutes, I'm gonna be late to work. You say it's just money, it washes away like dirt. everything is all right. We're gonna stop the world tonight. So tell me, how do you feel when I'm so close to you? We cannot tell us apart. Do I really make the stars and moon hang right where they are? It's a panoramic portrait of a perfect summer night, you and I. Now someday will we have 2 babies and a mailbox full of bills? You know I pray you will always feel the same, 'cause I know I will. You say let's go out to the lake tonight. It's not perfect, but it's a real fine life, because I love how I feel when I'm so close to you. We cannot tell us apart. It's the way you make the stars and moon hang right where they are. I would spend my whole life waiting to feel the way I feel tonight. You and I got a real fine life.
You guys have a better record for matchmaking than some of the internet personals do. How many?
Better than Miss Cleo, even.
Call me no for your free moon pie.
Oh, yeah, man.
Like how many? I mean, how have you heard about that? How do you?
Well, you know, there are actually, I know 5 couples that met at our shows and that got married.
Please, that's really is it.
I mean, you know, we're not up there with Al Green yet for hooking people up, but we're working
well, that'll be next, right? We'll have Peter Moon Band Match.com. But you've got some really good sponsors behind you too, don't you?
Well, earlier this year, we hooked up with Sam Ash Music, who helps us out with strings and drum heads and all kinds of goodies.
Sam Ash.
We want to marry you, Sam Ash.
Oh, yes, we do.
Okay, seriously now.
But yeah, but also the Chattanooga Bakery is working with us. We actually had to make Jeremy promise not to throw moon pies at the audience here tonight.
Well, Buddy Rich threw drumsticks, so I had to do something.
Hey, that's right. You gotta see that. That's a little bit more.
Sorry, that's Tennessee's number one export. You know, the moon pie. Whereas Jack Daniel's our number 1 export. I'm not really sure.
Maybe they should go hand in hand. Right? They drive a Nazarene church van. Let's hear about the van story. Actually, it's a fabulous story.
You know what's really great about it is we don't get any attention from state troopers when we're driving a Nazarene van.
You're honest people.
You know, but the other problem is that there's another significant group of the population that we don't get any attention from while we drive a Nazarene van.
Could that be
Moon Girls?
Yeah, you know, when you're parked at a stoplight driving a Nazarene van, the hot chicks don't check you out.
They think you're the Osmonds instead of the Peter Moon Band.
The Nazarene Osmonds. That's pretty cool.
But it's really a great story about how we came to have the van. Our van broke down halfway to a bunch of shows that we had booked out west, and we spent all our money getting home. We had no money, we had no vehicle, we had no gigs lined up.
Wow.
I mean, we really thought it was the end of the road. And we got back into town and found this vehicle that was for sale really, really cheaply, and we didn't have the money, but we were able to, our friends and family and fans all got together and raised exactly the amount of money that we needed in order to get this van. And then when we went, you know, to purchase it, and it turned out that it was a church van, it just kind of all tied together. It was like it was just sort of a miracle, you know. Yeah. Sometimes, you know, when you're in this business, you need something to help you believe, and this was kind of just the miracle that we needed to keep it going.
And so your song believe is right along those lines, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's what
I am just like everyone. Try not to come undone. Yeah, we stand in the wrong line, speak at the wrong time, pray for the light of day. Oh, we put on our faces and try so hard to feel anything. But if I could, hey, you know I would. Believe, I wanna believe. Oh, sometime each and every one of us, we feel so lost and star-crossed, and we can't find the cause. Now we don't know the reason, we don't know why, we don't know the right words to say, yeah. But we light a candle and whisper thanks for another day. But if I could, well, you know I would. Hey, I believe, I wanna believe. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Someday, I'm gonna find my way. Believe, I wanna believe. Oh, what is true? You want me to accept all that you say. Tell me I will suffer if I do not change. Now you judge my face, my friends, my skin, my name. If you fixate on what you hate, this world will